prepared a little something for you, a little Christmas present. So if you want to take that, Jamie. And,
Thank you very much.
That's quite all right. It's just to say Merry Christmas. And anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Do open it up.
You sure?
Yeah.
You wrapped it really well.
I know. I think you'll really like it.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
thanks, Dickie. Look, he got me a copy of...
Yeah, great. And Terry, here's a little something for you, just to
just
say
for
Merry
me.
Christmas and welcome
thanks.
along to our
wow.
show.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Dickie.
Yeah, I hope you like it. Just
Very
a
well wrapped.
little token gesture, just to say welcome to my humble abode.
It's very well.
That's
it's very
it. Well, look in your hand, please start this in, perhaps.
Ah,
I did wrap it quite
you
well.
did. There we
Just
go.
tear into it. Tear into it.
There we go. There we go. Oh,
You'll like this, Jamie.
what we got? What we got?
Something special.
Yeah, come on, Terry. Yours will be good.
Yeah,
I mean, not that
yeah,
mine
yeah.
wasn't. Mine's great, but Terry's is going to be better, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Terry.
oh, Richard!
What is it?
You shouldn't have.
Well, look
You
at
really
that.
shouldn't have.
It's your very own Officer Orin toy.
That's
And people are
Yeah.
watching. We should probably
What?
do some...
Oh, look, we're on. Anyway, hello
Hello.
everyone, good evening. Well, that went well, didn't it? Thank you so much for joining us. Here we are again for Fab Live, and I can see that you're already saying your hellos. Ross Patterson, Will Farrell, Jenny Shirt says Merry Christmas. Jennifer, Whitby says Merry Christmas. I think that's Chris Dale. He wants one. He wants an Officer Orin. Well, mum's the word. Welcome to my spare room once again. And who do we have here?
it's me.
It is. Well, that's a relief.
Good. Well, now we've established that.
Yeah,
Let's just get on with the show.
Right. So, firstly, I'm Richard James, Space Precinct, and all sorts of other staff. This is Jamie, who you will know, of course. And
Hello,
this
everyone.
is.
Oh. He wanted his own... Right, what does that say?
Excellent.
The
Wonderful.
woeful Terry...
Yeah. Actually, I could keep it up there.
I've never-
quite
no.
a nice thing.
I've never heard of him. Anyway,
I love the fact that you went to all that effort and then held it upside down.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Well
That
done,
was
Terry.
for our Australian viewers.
Terry, I think you need
Yeah.
a bit more of an introduction, so do tell us, why on earth are you here?
Because I've done videos. No,
Hey.
I'm here because I had the honour of working with Gerry on Terrahawks back in the days
Yes.
on the art department and the special effects, and then from there went on to create and co-write Dick Spanner.
The amazing Dick Spanner.
Yeah, that's all
Fantastic.
my fault.
Very good.
Yeah.
Andrew Hyde says hello to you, Terry.
Hi, hi,
Yeah.
hamster.
There you go.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Oh,
Right.
nice.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
knowledge
yeah.
there.
There we go.
Very
So yes,
serious.
if you have any questions you would like to put to our beloved Terry for this evening, looking very Christmassy there, look.
That's it.
Do post them, and we'll be looking below and seeing your questions as they pop up throughout the
thing.
next hour or so.
Good thing about beards, cover with a multitude of chins.
The multitude.
oh,
Yes.
It's
yeah.
Christmas.
If
Yeah.
you like puns like that, stick around. If you
Yeah.
hate them, then disconnect now.
Yes, exactly. So we've got all the usual tonight, of course. We've got Fab or Fib, I'm sure you'll be delighted to hear. We've got Blankety Blank. We've got your emails and questions. We've got a few pictures that you sent in. What you can do for us is just open your Facebook app on your phones.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it now.
And you can go to the Gerry Anderson page, just as I'm doing now. And if you could share it, then that means that everyone in your sphere of influence will see our broadcast, and they might even follow us and say hello.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Because that would be lovely.
It would.
The more the merrier.
So do give us a share, and we'll say hello to a few people. So Scott Anthony Bicleaky, who we know well, says nice to meet you, Terry.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Joanna Diztig Hollis says we need some Gerry Anderson Christmas jumpers.
Well, we've thought about that for next year, and that's a strong possibility.
Okay.
So, at least one person will be pleased to know.
Excellent, excellent. Daryl Simmons says happy Christmas to you all.
Thanks, Daryl.
Emma Nichols says done that. Don't know what you mean by that. Done
Well,
that.
shared that, I
Yeah.
imagine.
Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant like she's watched it, she's been there, and she's done it. She's seen it all before, and I'm not surprised. We've done it 10 times already.
Yeah.
This is our 11th. Thank you for being very patient with us because we haven't been here when we promised to be here.
No, that's my fault.
Yeah.
Well,
in
it's
the
my
main.
fault and the weather's fault.
Yeah.
I got stuck, snowed in at home, and
Yeah.
so, yeah.
That's right.
And it wouldn't be the same without us doing it together, would
No,
it? Nobody
indeed.
wants me on my own or Rich on his own, especially
right.
Rich on his
Put
own.
me on my own.
Well, imagine that, a whole spin-off series. Terry Adlam, Fab Live. I'd tune into that. Christina Sales says she needs some more Christmas merchandise, Gerry Anderson style.
Well, I saw Christina was tweeting me about Gerry Anderson baubles, themed baubles.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Right.
I knew that would make you smile, Terry.
Great.
You know what I meant, though.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
but I mean, you can easily adapt a little, a little toy and hang it on the tree.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nice
Dust
idea.
it with talcum powder so it doesn't get thrown to the snow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All
If you
sorts
want
of
to get
fun.
a Christmas tree, get a Christmas tree from Greg the Baker's. Because they got branches everywhere.
Oh, this is why he's here, folks. This is why Terry Adlam's here. Isn't he so much more entertaining than Lee Sullivan, isn't he?
Well, all Lee did was sniff toys.
That's true, yes,
And
which I know we
here's,
all enjoyed.
here's Terry making jokes.
Yeah. Yes, if you're on Twitter, do follow us, Richard N. James. I'm Jamie Anderson. Terry Adlam's also on Twitter,
I
believe.
am, yes, yeah.
So do give us a follow and say
What's
hello.
his username? What's his
It's
handle?
at Terry Adlam.
That's,
At Terry Adlam.
Yeah.
That's easy. All right. Well, I'll just wanted to check.
So if you're on Twitter, do tweet that we're on and hashtag us at Fab Live and let people know. Share us on Facebook, comment below, join in with the competitions, have
Say
fun, and yes, we've got lots of things. Chris Dale has given us another one of his big rat bites, which is coming up later. Looking at a very
Nice one, Chris.
specific, very specific thing from Gerry Anderson history, which I know you'll all enjoy.
Yes.
Great.
A very important part of Gerry Anderson history.
Yes.
So look forward to that.
Yes.
Uh,
What?
well, I mean,
Does anyone notice we're wearing hats?
I know. I was going to say nobody's commented on the hats, have they?
It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is
Do you know
odd.
we aren't wearing? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't tell with me, obviously. But yeah, no, we're wearing hats. I hope
Very
you appreciate
effective.
them.
Very effective.
Jamie and I could form a band. Could be like a turkey band, couldn't we? Well, we've got drumsticks.
This is fantastic! Oh God, I've enjoyed this. This is brilliant. No, please don't go. Please.
Well,
Fantastic.
there's at
Very
least 54 minutes of this left, I'm afraid.
dear,
So
dear.
apologies, everyone.
Yes.
No, everyone stop laughing, Tell. Oh no, there are a few more comments there. Nice hats, guys, says Mark Simpson Wedge. Thank you for noticing, Mark.
Yes.
Looks like you're the only one. Oh no, and Shirley Burton.
And Harry Rayner has seen that Captain Scarlet here looks very Christmassy as well.
Wearing a pink sequined Father Christmas hat.
And why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he would, given the choice.
Yeah.
Yes, so nice to hear from you. Thought the hats were just part of your ensemble for the evening, says Jennifer Whitney.
Well, they are.
Indeed
Yeah,
they are,
yeah.
yes. And jumpers, of course. So we've gone to the special effort. So I hope you're sitting at home with a glass of mulled wine and maybe a bit of Stilton and kicking back to enjoy the next hour or so with us on Fab Live.
Yeah, well, Terry shares his cheese with us all.
Yes, indeed.
Should we go straight into some... Oh, Terry. Should we go into some news immediately?
Let's have some news. That'll shut him up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the news.
Oh, Dr. Breck.
Oh, no.
The night's so clear. May I?
Go ahead. I was stargazing myself before you came in.
Mars, huh? The red planet. Will it divulge its secrets?
Everything all right?
Yes, Captain Blue.
Well, it's midnight. I'll take over the watch, Captain Scarlet.
Right. I'll get some sleep.
I'm going to check outside. Good night.
Well,
How exciting.
obviously we meant to play that at
Yes.
the start of the news.
Yes.
It wasn't an error at all.
Nothing changes. No, and I mean that in a very caring,
Absolutely.
caring way.
So that's the big news, is that Captain Scarlet, the Blu-ray Volume 2, is now available for pre-order from Network Distributing. And it looks amazing. Has anyone got Volume 1? I want to know. If you've got Volume 1, comment and let us know what you think, because it just looks amazing.
Excellent.
Have you seen any of it?
Well, I haven't.
No.
I've not been in reach of a television for weeks, as you know.
Well, you
so-
need a Blu-ray player, but
Well, I don't have one of them, certainly.
oh, well, there you go.
No, much
But
too high
no,
definition.
the Blu-ray is just stunning.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
Aid Swatridge says, I'm halfway through Captain Scarlet Volume 1 and just ordered Volume 2.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you are.
You won't regret it.
No, excellent.
There it is. A lovely bit of Ron Embleton artwork on the cover.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be 4 volumes, if my maths is correct. It may not be, from Network. And it just the picture's amazing.
Nice.
It's so beautiful, and it's an incredible testament to the works of the Century 21 teams
Yeah.
back in 1967.
Yeah. Nice.
So get your hands on one.
Great stuff. Where can we get our hands on one, Jerry?
Networkonair.com. It's not available anywhere else.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
Dear Santa.
Yes.
Yeah,
May
yeah.
I have-
Quite right.
I think
yes.
it's a tenner, so it's not
Really?
bad.
No,
It was such a lovely, lovely experience of watching it.
Perfect present for the Anderson fan in your life, or indeed yourself.
Which may be the Anderson family.
Yes, quite right.
Possibly.
Yes. Excellent.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
Are there any special features on any of the volumes? Says Aid. Well.
Well, there aren't yet, but who knows for future volumes?
Oh, okay. Great. Excellent.
That's all I can say, I think.
All right, fine.
But yeah, no, they're well worth the watch without special features, just because it is a special feature having it in HD.
God damn it!
It's amazing.
Nice.
So beautiful. Anyway, so there you go. There's your Scarlet news.
Now, Jennifer Whitby says every Gerry Anderson show should be on Blu-ray.
Well, I agree.
So why are they not? Why is that a problem?
Well, so to get them onto Blu-ray, they have to find the original film elements, which for most of the shows are stored very carefully, possibly up in Leeds in a warehouse. A lot of them are, and then they take them and they scan them and clean them up and make them all lovely, and then put them on Blu-ray. But for some shows, the film elements no longer exist. Dick Spanner being one of those shows.
Yeah.
Well, really?
Yeah. Sadly, they were junked in the 90s.
Have you looked down the back of your sofa, Terry?
I have.
Yeah.
I have. I just can't find it anymore.
No, shame. Right.
It's a real shame.
So lost forever, really.
Yeah, lost forever. So there will never be a high definition version of Dick Spanner, unfortunately, which is a real terrible shame. Same with Space Precinct. Not that the film elements have been lost, but it was edited on video, which is standard definition. And so in order to do an HD version, you have to get all the film, scan it, re-edit it, redo all the effects, redo all the post-production, and then put it out. And that would be an incredibly costly process.
Yes, for the 5 of you that will want to buy a copy.
No, there's at least...
Yeah, true. There are at least 6.
6,
Yes, yes, right.
Yeah. No, we love Space Precinct, but ST is the best we're going to get on Space Precinct.
Jenny Shirt says, is that a tiny Captain Scarlet I can see?
Don't know... this one.
I think it must be this one.
Oh, this one here, yes!
Yes, there is.
This is a tiny
It's
Captain
our mascot
Scarlet.
for the evening.
Yeah, if any of you have not met him, he is a vinyl Captain Scarlet from Planet Replicas. And you can get them from the Gerry Anderson shop. They're very cute. And he does normally have a gun, but unfortunately he's dropped it somewhere.
Right.
So, yeah, anyway, there he is.
Do they have all the other officers?
No, just Scarlet. Can you
Don't cover
believe
the
it?
spectrum then.
Oh, I mean, it's a physical pain that I'm feeling now.
Yeah.
It's like a jab in the ribs, isn't it?
Will you share an angry face if Terry's puns are making you angry?
We love them. We love them.
Yeah, there's a couple of love hearts there, Terry. I can't imagine why. They must have pressed the wrong button.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're on. I'm just tracking questions in as they arrive. Alex McPhee says, "Will Terrahawks ever get the Captain Scarlet Thunderbird CG update treatment? Do you think? CGI Terrahawks. What do you reckon?"
I don't think there are any plans. I mean, but you know, how could you top original Terrahawks?
Well, yeah.
So
I think sometimes, when you go to CGI, you sort of lose
Something.
a bit of the feel.
Yeah.
People often say, if you did another Spanner, would you do it as CGI? But that was the magic of Spanner. It was the real rough and ready and the feel of it. I think that's quite important to keep.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Agreed.
Yeah, but who knows what the future holds?
Who knows exactly? But you can still get Terrahawks on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Amazingly.
By the way, if you can hear some Christmassy music, which you may well do, it's because the Rotary Club have just turned up outside with Father Christmas on the sleigh.
Tell you what, I'm going to turn down the news bed in case you can hear it.
Don't know if you can pick that up.
Chances are you can't hear it, and you just
It's
listen to it
rather
with silence. It is very lovely.
Clear off!
Humbug.
Having mentioned Space Precinct, we should just do a quick callback to last month's Space Precinct comic news.
Yes.
Shouldn't we?
Yes.
Ooh,
There it is.
There it is.
Look at that. Thing of
Space
beauty.
Precinct Reloaded 2030.
This is a nice shot.
Yeah, he always
I
puts
like
the
this.
pictures dead over me.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
It naturally
It's just-
goes there.
Right, okay.
Anyway, here are some bits and pieces from the wonderful upcoming Space Precinct comic, which we're hoping to launch by the end of this month. Maybe.
Okay.
But it'll be very, very soon.
Yes.
We're just making sure that the proofs look really, excellent, top
Of course,
notch.
of course.
Because we want you to have the best possible version of this brand new comic.
But it's very, very imminent. A new Space Precinct Reloaded comic available where?
Via the Gerry Anderson store and Amazon and also some bookshops, we hope.
Nice.
Yeah,
In
which
the
is very
fullness of time.
exciting.
Certainly in the new year at some point. Or...
Certainly in the new year.
Great.
And hopefully for pre-order or possibly even order in December.
With a hope to expand to more issues and.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I mean, everyone
Yeah.
wants more Space Precinct, don't they? And if a comic is the way to do it, then
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, quite right. That's right. Yeah. Very good. Who do we have here? Jingle Bells, says Gary Hodgkinson. Yes, we're feeling very Christmassy here this evening. The proof of the comic is in the reading, says Andrew Clements, being very, very cryptic there.
Yeah.
But he's quite right. We shall see.
Hi,
Yes.
Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. Yeah.
Should we do some other news things?
What else is there?
I've just realised we haven't got the news ticker on, which sort of detracts from the news a little. So here we go. Boom! Look at
What do you
that.
think of that, Terry?
That's
Every expense spared.
That
I'm
is
underwhelmed.
Yeah.
Sorry, overwhelmed. Sorry.
a whole other level there.
Isn't it?
Anyway, it was revealed a few weeks ago that Netflix, you know, that streaming service that nobody's really heard of because it's so small, are able now to take suggestions from viewers as to what you want to see in terms of their new content. So we're asking fans to suggest them that they have more Gerry Anderson content.
Excellent.
Which seems only natural.
Yes.
So if you go to, not now obviously, but later, go to gerryanderson.co.uk and you'll see there is a Netflix news article. In there is a link to their suggestions page and you can suggest 3 shows at a time. Please go and suggest them to Netflix.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Whatever Anderson show you want to see, doesn't matter what it is, and it could even be a new thing,
Ah.
Firestorm, perhaps. Please go and list them there and submit, because the more requests they get, the more likely it is that they'll understand there's a huge Gerry Anderson following out there. So please support everything that we do to sort of continue the legacy and all of the amazing work done through many decades by just going there and typing in some bits and pieces.
Yes, now
Very easy.
We have to know that we had 27.5 thousand views of last month's Fab Live.
Wow.
Now, wouldn't it be wonderful if all those 27,500 people were to go to Netflix and tell them that they want to see more Gerry Anderson?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
All of you now.
Then they'd
I'm
sit
talking
up,
to
take
each
notice.
one of you,
Yes,
27,000
personally.
people. Go
Yeah,
and do it.
Exactly. Yeah, that'd be great.
And you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, nice. Just scroll down so we can see some more comments there,
Oh
Jamie.
yeah, sorry, I forgot about the comments.
That's quite all right.
We didn't want to forget you.
No, it was exactly right. What have we got? Oh, so people are listing their favourites already, like Supercar, Fireball XL5 and the Secret Service, says Chris Honey. I voted for 3 shows when I went on Netflix, says Scott. Thank you, Scott.
well done,
That's
Scott.
fantastic.
Very good.
Space Precinct, NCS and Thunderbirds, says Steve Bushell. Very good. Good choice. Good to see Precinct in there. So yes, what a great idea. Pick your top 3 and pop over to Netflix and let them know.
Yeah,
Nice idea.
perfect.
Very good.
Now there's some merchandise type news,
Right.
which is rather exciting.
Yes.
And
Stocking filler.
yeah, stocking filler type stuff. And I will top and tail this with a very special gift to our Fab Live viewers.
Right.
So, if you're in the UK, sorry if you're further afield, but we can't get stuff to you in time for Christmas. But if you're in the UK and you order by midday on the 21st of December,
Which is Friday.
we should be able to get any in-stock items to you before Christmas Day.
Ooh.
Might be
Okay.
tight.
Yeah.
Obviously, the sooner the better.
Yeah.
So, there's a bit of Christmassy Thunderbird stuff going on here. You see.
I like it, yes.
If you haven't got any bits and pieces and you want some stocking fillers from the Gerry Anderson store, you can go along to shop.gerryanderson.co.uk and at the checkout use the code MERRYFABMAS. MERRYFABMAS.
I see what you did there.
Write
Yeah,
that one down.
MERRYFABMAS, all in
Excellent.
capitals, and you'll get 15% off your entire order.
15%.
15%, but that's only until Friday at midday.
Right.
Nice. And in case you want to see some rather exciting goodies that we have, there's this rather lovely new
Oh, that's nice.
TV21 pin badge, which won't come into focus, unfortunately, but it obviously in real life it is in focus, and the price there is slightly misleading. It's not 7p, but
Oh.
it's not far off.
50% off 7p.
Exactly. Yeah, you do the maths on that.
Brian Jackson says this is even better than the new Star Wars film. Well, I agree.
It's the costumes that do
It
it.
must be, and the special effects.
Yeah, props and special effects. No expense spent. So other bits and pieces that are there include the rather snazzy 2018 Captain Scarlet calendar,
Yeah.
which is marvellous.
Yep, thing of beauty.
The Thunderbirds 2018 calendar.
Excellent.
And also, this is not for Christmas because this is a pre-order, but you may have seen the fantastic new Thunderbird 2 hoodie.
Oh, yes.
Oh, look at that!
It is nice.
Now, these have been very, very popular, and we're looking forward to these being produced in the new year. But I'm going to show a preview. Now, lots of people have been asking about, will there be other ones in the series of these?
Right.
Are you going to do the other vehicles?
And
well,
are you?
perhaps we are, yes. And here is just a little preview, subject to licensor approval.
Right, so you didn't see this, right?
Right.
Subject to ITV approval.
Yeah.
But here's the Thunderbird 1.
Yeah.
Oh!
Now that is nice.
It is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, the plan is you could be able to get the full set, but
Right.
yeah, rather lovely. I
That's
think.
an aspiration, you might say.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm quite excited about those.
Yeah, very good, very nice.
I like the calendars.
Yep.
They're really nice.
You want the calendar, do you?
I do. I know. I like the calendars.
Hint, hint, says Terry.
yeah,
I love those calendars. I wonder where I can... No.
A
Shirley Burton.
friend of mine
Yeah.
stole some calendars once.
Right.
Got arrested.
Yeah.
Got 12 months.
Hey! Shirley Burton says she's already pre-ordered the Thunderbird 2 hoodie.
Well done, Shirley Burton. What a star.
Yeah, that's
I hope
great.
you love it.
Yeah.
I'm getting one. I can't wait.
Yep. Ben Cole, Space Precinct, Thunderbirds and Stingray on Netflix would be epic. Certainly would, Ben. And hello to you, by the way.
Those are good
I know
choices.
Ben well. Mice.
TV one looks awesome,
Gary,
says Shirley.
And Gary Hodgkinson says mice.
Where's he said mice? Nice!
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not
I
mice.
know, I'm trying to pretend I don't need glasses, but I think that
No,
time is
yeah.
very near, isn't it?
Only to see.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Great.
Anyway, that's the end of the news.
Ah, wow, fantastic. Well, look out. He's good, isn't he? Isn't he
He
good?
is. Well, I
What's
forgot
happening
my glasses. I've got my glasses, haven't I, for news reading? But I
Oh,
forgot.
yes, never mind.
Anyway, thanks for sticking with us for that.
Yes, for that exciting Gerry Anderson news. And we'll have much more in our next bulletin or our next episode, which will be, let's let them know now, shall we?
Yeah, because we prepared this.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Well, yeah. But because we're slightly late with this episode, as well you know.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. We thought, well, if we were to do our usual thing of reverting to the first Monday of the month, it would mean we've only got a couple of weeks till the next one.
Yeah.
And it's Christmas and New Year and everything. So we're going to skip a month, which means our next edition will be February the 5th. Okay, so we're skipping January and my birthday.
That keep you fit.
Skipping all of January. And we'll be back on February the 5th, Monday, February the 5th, for our next Fab Live.
For Fab Live 12.
Fab Live 12, imagine that. So yes, but thank you for that. That's all the news so far. Captain Scarlet, boom, 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 says Tyler Vanner. Robert Casti, snow permitting, of course.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
right. Snow permitting will be back in February.
Yeah,
That's right.
sorry about that.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Terry,
Yeah.
give us a joke or two.
I think my favourite Christmas joke.
Yes.
How did Mary and Joseph know that Jesus was 6 pounds 8 ounces when he was born?
How did Mary and Joseph know that Jesus was 6 pounds 8 ounces? When is this going to be contentious, or are we on safe ground?
Oh, on safe ground.
How did Mary and Joseph know that Jesus was 6 pounds 8 ounces when he was born?
Because they had a way in a manger.
That's fantastic. And you wrote for Dick Spanner, you say?
Yes,
That's amazing.
yes.
Wasted.
Give us another one.
Two snowmen in a field, and one said to the other, "Can you smell carrots?"
Oh,
very
wow.
Actually, I saw a snowman picking his nose the other day.
Right.
He was at the vegetable store in Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
There are
Very
other
good.
supermarkets are available.
Excellent, excellent. Now, all these jokes and many more, I know, are available on your website, aren't they? Where you've got
Yeah.
various books for sale and so on.
That's true.
Because Terry, being a genuine, hilarious wordsmith, has put pen to paper and published a few, haven't you?
Yeah, I've a couple of joke books and a book for you ventriloquists out there.
All of them?
All of them.
They're all
both,
watching this?
Both of you.
They will be,
Yeah,
yeah.
There's a book about not how to do ventriloquism, but scripts, if you want to have a go practicing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And it's selling out cold cakes. It really is.
I bet it is. And so, and how did you get involved in the whole sort of Gerry Anderson universe then? What's your initial?
Well, it's quite strange because I used to live at a place called the Brittle Estate. It was in Slough. It's quite a rough place. People used to take their stepping at night. Kate Adie was our milkman. No, but it was literally a stone's throw away from Stirling Road. So I was always hanging around there and, picking things that, going through the bins and stuff.
Stealing props, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
stealing props.
Right.
No,
He stole from Century 21, is what he's
I
saying.
never ever stole it. But funny story is I got a phone call from my mate at school, and he said, "Tell, come round. We're going to have a game of Thunderbirds." So I went round there, and in his back garden was this ginormous rock landscape. Where did you get that from? I found it.
Ah, yes.
Found
Of course
So,
you did.
so I had, and I think I've told the story before. It was I went to a convention in Maidenhead recently, and the story is I was always late for school, and one day I went to school, and someone said, "Tell, you're not going to believe this, but a mini moke with Captain Scarlet and some angels have been around delivering leaflets about a new series that's going to come out." And I said, "Yeah, I believe you. And it wasn't until it took literally 30 years later where I found out it was true.
Ah.
And I actually got a ride in the Moke
Nice.
a couple of weeks ago. So
Nice.
yeah, so I was always with the Anderson thing, and then I I wanted to get into the film business, and I sort of cut a long story short, I got in and worked on films like Raiders and Return of the Jedi, and because of the nature of the film business, there was always times where you were out of work. And I was working in a factory on the Slough Trading Estate that was making novelty goods and novelty food. Yeah, like plastic chickens and plastic bits of rhubarb. Don't ask, I don't know. So yeah. So I heard on the grapevine that Gerry Anderson was starting up at Bray Studios on a thing called Terrahawks. So I thought, oh, see what happens there. So I just went along to Bray without an appointment or anything, and I just walked up, got to the gate, and they said, yeah. I said, oh, I've come to see Gerry Anderson. Lying through my teeth. He said, all right, you know where he is? I said, yeah, he's in there. So I went there. Gerry was out that day, but Bob Bell was in, and I said, "Oh, I hear you're looking for people. Have you got anyone on, for special effects?" Because that's what I was doing. And he said, "No." He said, "Unfortunately, we're all crewed up now." And I said, "All right." So I thought, well, at least I tried. And as I was walking away, he said, "Would you say you're sort of fit, strong? Could you lift things?" And I said, "Well, yeah." He said, "Because we're looking for someone in the art department to help put the sets up." So I said, yeah, I'll do that. And it was just before Christmas. Yeah, and I joined, and I was a set dresser and helping out Pete Holmes on the props, and I had a great time. And then there was a bit of a change round in the special effects department, and I got to know Steve Begg and everyone there, and I told Steve what I used to do, and then Steve put me forward to go and join him on the special effects stage.
Excellent.
And one thing led to another. Then I got in charge of the pyrotechnics as well. I think I was the youngest person to ever actually have pyrotechnics ticket. I had a whale of a time.
Okay.
So it was great times, and just sort of a bit of a Del Boy attitude. Is I just walked in and thought, if you don't try, you don't get.
Yes.
Yeah, and I had a great time.
That's fantastic, because of course you wouldn't get through security these days, would
No,
you?
no,
So
no, exactly.
That's a
you
sign of
wouldn't
the
stand
time.
a chance to that.
Yeah.
No.
We're not recommending that
No,
as a way into the film
This
industry.
was a long time ago. But as I say, I did have the credentials.
So a very formative experience then.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
It was a real. I think a lot of people have said this is Gerry sort of like was a film school. He gave, as you say, it's a bit like different. With the film business today, Gerry really gave people a chance. And if you showed willing, if you showed enthusiasm, he would make sure you'd go further.
Nice.
And I it's through Gerry that I really sort of got into the writing. I had to go at directing, and Dick Spanner came along, and I owe so much to Gerry. Really do.
Great.
Really do.
Wonderful story.
Yeah, Swapbridge says great story.
Yeah.
It's all about being in the right place at the right time, Terry.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew Clements says, a whale of a time on Terrahawks. Something fishy about that.
Oh, don't start, Andrew.
Now
You know how we get in this.
Yeah, because this has become a joke off, and we really can't do that.
Me and
We
Andrew
don't have time for
hours
that
on it.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Really.
Brilliant. That's really fantastic, Terry. So
We
if
know you.
Yeah, we know where you live. If you have any questions at all that you would like to ask Terry, do pop them in the comments below. As we're trying to read them as they scroll up. We'll try not to miss many of them. Lovely story, Terry, says Daryl Simmons.
Thank you, Daryl.
Charlotte Bone says, a happy birthday to Richard in January. Well, that's nice of her, isn't it? Yeah. Ashley Bell says, how old will Richard be in January?
35.
Thank you very much. You're very kind.
We're still waiting for the carbon dating to...
God bless you. Thank you. Yeah, excellent. Fantastic. So if you have any comments, do comment below. You should remember to share us on your profile so that everyone else can see us and they might give us a watch, and who knows, they might even enjoy themselves. If you're on Twitter, you can follow us, Richard N. James. I'm Jamie Anderson, Terry Adlam, and hashtag FabLive if you want to point people in our direction.
Yes, do, please.
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
love the more the merrier, as I said earlier.
Yep.
But now you'll probably want to break from our faces and stuff.
Really?
No. Well, you're going to get one anyway. An enforced break with a news item from our roving reporter Chris Dale with the second instalment of Big Rat Bites.
It's a long time.
Indeed. And it's sad to think as we reach the end of this 50th anniversary year that nobody really did anything special to celebrate it. Oh, I'm not talking about Captain Scarlet. No. No, there's been lots of nice treats and surprises in store for fans of the good Captain this year. No. I'm talking about a far more important piece of Gerry Anderson history whose 50th anniversary has been completely overlooked this year. a Fab Ice-Lolly?
Oh, the heat. Pass me a Fab Talker.
It's not obvious now since the Thunderbirds branding was dropped back in the 70s, but the Fab Ice-Lolly was actually launched all the way back in 1967, with the assistance of none other than Lady Penelope herself.
Smooth truck coating, crunchy, hundreds and thousands.
This was a time when Ice Lollies were as bold and exciting as the shows whose characters were promoting them, not like today. Do something!
Emergency! We're under attack! Fire no zoom.
Ice Lollies of old could do battle on land, in space, or under the sea, could seek out and destroy the most fearsome of foes.
Well done, Joe!
Well done, Zoom!
And could even stabilise wobbly buildings by flying around them really fast.
Communications are restored.
But the Fab Ice Lolly could claim something that none of those other lollies ever could. That it was, in fact,
the first ice lolly specially for girls.
oh, and of course we mustn't forget the ever-present
Free picture cards. Citing new picture cards. New picture cards.
Free picture cards from Lion's Made.
Bottom line, how many other shows have any merchandise that's been produced non-stop for the last 50 years?
Definitely Fab for sixpence.
So in conclusion, happy 50th anniversary to the Fab Ice Lolly, and happy Christmas to all of you at home. And do please join me next month when I'll be taking a look back at the illustrious history of the official Space 1999 biscuit. No? Okay. Oh, I've got hair in my mouth.
Drink anyone? Oh, that's lovely. Oh.
Well,
Oh, cheers. Let's do it, Jerry. Nice to see you. There you go. Something for you, Jamie.
thank you very much, Chris.
What? Oh, did we miss
They're
something?
back.
Oh, right. Oh, yes. Great, Chris.
That was great.
Yeah, great work. Really enjoyed it.
We were
Big
watching
Rat
it
Bites.
intently.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Thank you so much to Chris Dale, in all seriousness,
Yeah.
for another fantastic Big Rat Bite.
We love that.
Yeah, we do, and we look forward to more roving reports from you in the new year. You can follow Chris on Twitter. Chris Dalek, I believe, is his
Or
Twitter
Chris
handle.
Dale K, depending
Yes.
on...
Yeah, whichever way you want to look at it.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we're just tucking into a little Christmas Ujma flip.
Some Zelda beer.
Zelda beer.
Also, quick tip, don't let Richard James pour a beer for you, ever.
Look at that.
And I'll have you know that barman is on my list of skills on my CV.
Is it? Well,
How
you should
dare you.
remove
Take
it
it off, yeah.
immediately.
Well, look, you can top yourselves off as you go.
Anyway, cheers, everyone. Yeah, a little
cheers.
bit more of that.
Cheers, and thank you again, Chris Dale, for Big Rat Bites. Marvellous.
So, just a little info on this beer, because I'm sure somebody will be interested. This is from Pigeon Fisher's Brewery, and they made us a load of bottles, especially for the end of season 3 of the Terrahawks audio adventures. Which, weirdly, Terry didn't know about. I forgot to tell him.
I just found out.
But it's lemon zest and elderflower infused beer. Can you taste that? Yeah, it's quite good. So we could do a Gerry Anderson
Tasty infused.
drink testing segment on Fab Live in future.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I like that.
Cheers.
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 Have we better do the rest of the programme, or are we just
No.
going
Oh,
to
yeah, yeah.
drink the rest of the night?
It's quite nice, actually.
It's really nice, yeah. Yeah, very good. Cheers, everyone.
It's fewer emails. But we
Is
should
it?
do the thing. If you have a question for us, and you want us to answer it, sometimes we miss all the stuff that's live because there's so much going on. So if you want the best chance to get your question answered, then email it to us. It's again.
Oh, yes, and we've got to do that thing. Well, I'm wearing a white jumper. Look.
Yeah. So send your questions.
Your questions and emails,
To-
comments to
FabLive
at Gerry Anderson.
Anderson.co.uk.
Yeah, thanks, Terry. That's almost helpful.
Clear as mud.
Andrew Clement said, fellows, another Terrahawks crew member, John Lee, popped in here to say Merry Christmas a moment ago in case you missed it during your mince pies and beer.
Merry Christmas, John.
Merry Christmas, John. We missed you.
Christmas, John.
Sorry, we
Yeah.
were too busy eating mince
Yes,
pies.
indeed.
Great lad, great
Excellent.
lad.
So there you go.
Zelda berry wine, Keith Roberts. No, it's Zelda
hilarious.
beer.
Now, before we get on to
Hello,
viewer
Terry.
emails,
Terry from Athens.
yep, I thought it might be rather nice to pull a cracker or two.
Oh,
So,
good
Would
idea.
you like to just...
Yeah, I'm quite good at winning these. You
Well,
know?
that's good, that's fine. You're supposed to win it, because inside you'll find a Gerry Anderson themed joke, which I have prepared and inserted for your pleasure.
Do I?
And that's not the first time I said that today. So here we go.
Why didn't Lady Penelope ever drive Fab 1?
I don't know. Why did Lady Penelope never drive Fab 1?
Because she didn't know how to park her.
Come on.
Yeah.
What?
Mistletoe tumbleweed there.
Oh, Terry.
Well,
Oh,
what do we think of that one?
I'm sure there'll be lots of fun.
Not a lot.
There we go.
Not
Right,
a
next one
lot.
for Terry now.
I'm going to change hats.
how did Gerry Anderson advertise a studio for sale for under £20? Think about it.
Oh, I know where this is going, but I can't quite find the thing. It'll be number related, won't it? Yeah, go on.
Space 1999.
Come on, these are the jokes, folks.
Never replace humour.
And the final one, come on, this one's for me.
Do you want, I'll let you win it then.
Well, you could try. How does that work? No.
Oh,
go on. You can read that one as well.
Really?
Yeah, because I know it.
But I'm not. Oh, I suppose I should do. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is really niche. Why did Captain Thrice have to cross his legs? Why did Captain Thrice have to cross his legs? Do you want it? Yeah. Because there was no lav in the castle.
No lav in the castle. Lavender Castle.
It's a Lavender Castle joke, isn't it?
You see?
Yeah. It's a night out for Richard. It's a night off for his family.
Well.
Anyway, viewer emails, did you say? Viewer
I think
emails.
we should. I think the content from the viewers is going to be better than what you've just produced there.
How dare you? Well, let's. Any comments on those terrible jokes?
Oh, no.
Ha 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 ha, says Ross Patterson.
Thank you, Kirsty.
Yeah, but you can tell these are sarcastic cars.
Kirsty
No,
Brown. Terry
says
Adlam,
Jenny.
please show Richard how it's done. Says
Yeah,
Kirsty.
tell.
Yeah. What's the Zeroid's favourite Christmas song? Jingle Balls.
Yay! There we go. There we go. Right, viewer email. So we've had a few this month. Gareth Jones. Now, you have a picture of Gareth Jones meeting Liz Morgan with his son Jack.
I do.
Is it possible to get to that now or later?
We'll have to get that to later.
Right, because I've got a lovely email, a story of the meeting from Gareth, so we'll come back to that. Danny Lilly says, "Hi guys, great work." Well, before tonight, assuming he means. I'm a huge Space Precinct fan and currently revamping the Cruiser toy into an exact replica. Nice work. I'd like to see that when it's finished.
Yeah.
My
send a picture.
question is, if the new Space Precinct Reloaded magazine becomes successful, what are the chances of a one-off episode coming to YouTube? Maybe Space Precinct 2050?
Well, bearing in mind that the original Space Precinct cost about £1 million an episode,
So they said.
it's fairly unlikely, as sad as that is.
Yes.
But never say never.
Never say never, but it would be a very expensive project just to hire me again, I think.
I mean, that's your fee alone these days.
Quite right. So unlikely, I would have thought, Danny, sadly. However, I know for a fact that there are a couple of fan videos out there that people have made up on YouTube, so have a look around, see what you can find. Blah, 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 Ross Patterson.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
not very
just-
nice, isn't
We
it?
need more interesting emails.
I'm just thinking that that's not a question as such. Again, he's sent some photographs, which I assume you'll have later.
Yeah, I've
but he
got
does have a
Ross's.
question for you, Jamie. When your dad was creating his shows, did you forward any ideas or suggestions to him that could help make his shows better?
It's assuming it's
And I wonder-
possible to make them better.
Yes. And I wonder how that went down if you did.
I was never really in a position to do that. I think Space Precinct Lavender Castle, I was too young. New Captain Scarlet, he did bring home quite a few early concepts and stuff and shared them and asked for my advice, you know,
Yes.
fully knowing that he wouldn't pay much attention to it, but
Yeah.
just in case there was some design that, you know, I'd seen before or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't until Gemini Force 1, actually, that we did any kind of work together as such. And that was an interesting process. You know, a bit of butting of heads,
Yeah.
but actually some quite nice collaborative moments, despite the fact that he wasn't very well.
Yeah.
Gemini Force 1, if you don't know, you may not. It was Dad's final book series completed by author M.G. Harris. They're all three books are out now, kind of a contemporized prequel to Thunderbirds, kind of. The natural successor to the Thunderbird's crown, a reviewer described it as,
Nice.
which is lovely of
Nice.
him to say.
Excellent.
Yeah, so a little bit, but, you know, wrong era, really, time-wise.
Yeah, sure. He also has a question for me. After Space Precinct, did Gerry Anderson ask you to come back and star in any other shows he was making? No, he didn't. I can't think why. He must have lost my number.
It's almost certain.
It must
now,
be that, mustn't it? But he didn't write, he didn't phone, didn't send me flowers. Christopher List. Blah, blah, just trying to see. Right, so
Awkward.
Christopher List says, "Hi guys, another great show last month."
Right.
Yes.
One down here this month.
Interesting news. Interesting news about the future of Space Precinct and the fact that Jamie was there when they recorded the Graham Norton show featuring Idris Elba. Who
What a coincidence.
Had a very small cameo part in the show. I look forward to reading the new comic, says Christopher. I would love to see a Captain Scarlet themed messenger bag in the near future. I recently purchased the Thunderbirds one, which is very spacious and
good.
handy for groceries.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and would love to add a Captain Scarlet one to honour the 50th anniversary. I don't think you ever had tributes on your fantastic show, but could you please dedicate your December show to my dad, David, who passed away suddenly in October? He was a fan of Gerry Anderson shows too, where my love for them came from. He collected the TV Century 21 comics when he was a kid, still has them, and recorded Captain Scarlet for me every Friday when it was aired in the 90s. Keep up the good work, continuing Gerry's legacy.
Lovely.
David.
Is that David?
Isn't that nice? That's to David. Yes, so we'll raise a glass to David.
Cheers, David.
Absolutely right. And isn't that wonderful?
It is wonderful.
Gerry's work being passed down through the generations. We love to see it. And passed on to school children today as well. It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Glyn Evans Hughes says, hi guys. He's loving Fab Live. Some people are very easily pleased, aren't they?
Yeah.
Better than the TV, he says.
Well, his TV's broken, he didn't say that. Yeah.
Obviously. Just a quick question.
Is that Rob?
Glyn
Glyn.
here.
Go out, Glyn.
I've noticed some items in the store, the Gerry Anderson store, are signed. Catherine Schell has her book A Constant Alien on sale there. Is it possible to get a signed copy at all? Fingers crossed.
Oh, I don't know. But it's worth an ask, but I'm not the person to ask because I'm rubbish with that sort of logistical side on the shop.
Right.
So the best thing to do is email Tim, T-I-M, at gerryanderson.co.uk and ask him if it's possible, and he will definitely look into it for you ASAP. Just bear with us with the Christmas rush.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. Where does she live now? She's
in France,
yes,
I think.
Which
Yeah.
would be an added complication, I would think. But, always worth pursuing if you're that
Always worth a try.
keen, yeah. Quick question for Jamie from Rob Cassidy. Is there any chance that through the Gerry Anderson shop we could get a reprint of the UFO technical manual? Just a paperback would do. The original tends to go for very silly money now.
Yes, I wasn't aware of that manual, I have to say, and then I looked into it when I saw the question, and I saw a copy on Amazon for £430.
Wow.
How much?
I know, extortionate. Crazy.
That's bonkers, isn't
So
it?
it's obviously in high demand.
Yes.
In fact, and weirdly, Rob, I did actually mention this to ITV a few weeks ago, and it's a vague possibility. It's on the list of potential things to look at, but
Okay.
who knows?
Nice. So watch this space, potentially. Rob also says, P.S. It's my 33rd birthday on December the 10th, the day before Fab Live.
Oh. Whoopsie.
Yes,
Sorry.
sorry about that. Any chance of a sympathetic, belated birthday shout-out? I don't know why you've got for him sympathy, being the wrong side of 33, as we are, Terry. But happy birthday to Rob, and may your 34th year on this planet be full of joy and happiness.
Yeah, happy belated birthday,
Indeed.
Rob.
Many happy returns.
Many happy returns.
So this beer.
It's all right, isn't it? Yes. It's a little bit more there if you want to pass it
Oh,
on.
yeah, sorry, there you go.
That's quite right. Keep it to yourself. So that's all the viewer emails for this month. Do remember, if you want to pass on any comments or questions to us, you can send them to fablive@gerryanderson.co.uk, and we'll do our best to read them before we meet again and get some sort of answer to you on February the 5th.
Yeah, maybe nonsensical, maybe completely useless answer, but we'll get an answer to you where possible.
Yes.
Now, we do also have the viewer gallery.
Excellent.
All right.
Which we should have a flick through.
Yes.
And there is, again, a strong possibility that there may be technical issues
Hooray!
during this gallery.
We've come a long way since January, haven't we?
Well, there's no posters falling down now, and we've got, guests and
I know.
costumes,
Amazing.
we've got wardrobe.
We'll have a budget next.
No, we're afraid not.
Send down before us.
Let's try to look at the viewer gallery.
There it is.
There we go.
Right. Now,
Who's this,
So that will be
Richard?
Gareth Jones. Now, Gareth says, following Fab Live this month, the last episode, I thought I'd tell you the story of when my cousin Matt, my son Jack, and myself met Liz Morgan. I found out that Liz was going to be signing autographs in a small retro toy shop called Heroes, Aliens and Monsters in Tonypandy in Wales. My cousin lives a half-hour drive from the shop, and I wanted to visit the shop for a long time. When I found out that Liz Morgan was going to be at the same shop, we just had to go. Now, we live close to Brighton on the south coast, which is quite a trek just to visit one shop. But we did it, and I'm so glad we did. Meeting Liz Morgan was amazing. It was so nice to hear her stories about filming Captain Scarlet, as well as the Big Finish productions. Liz couldn't believe that we travelled so far just to meet her. when she knew that we were from Sussex, where she used to live. Jack, who is 8, loves Thunderbirds, Stingray, and we've just started watching Captain Scarlet, and he knew exactly who Liz was and couldn't wait to meet her. We all left the shop with autographs, photos, and Gerry Anderson toys to add to my ever-growing collection.
Amazing.
And I enclosed a photo of us all, and there it was. It was a truly fab day.
They are. Look at that treasure trove of all the toys back there. I would love to spend some time in there.
Yeah, sorry, Gareth, we're basically all looking past you. Yeah. I'm afraid. But what a lovely picture, and that's a lovely memory, isn't it, for all of you? For
and isn't Liz Morgan lovely?
Which is absolutely amazing.
We love Liz. She's amazing.
Yes, lovely, lovely. Next.
Oh, you want the next photo?
If it's there.
Yep, there it is.
Ah, great.
Who's that? Oh, it's me. And Ross Patterson.
Ross Patterson. I thought I'd show you my collection of the old Thunderbirds polygram videos he's got as well, the whole collection. Plus, it'd be nice if you show pictures of me with the pair of you at Anticon 2014.
We've done that, and there are the old videos.
There are his videos.
So retro. It's possible that there might be somebody watching this broadcast who doesn't know what a VHS is?
Well,
Isn't
that's
that terrifying?
Depressing. That's depressing.
Please reassure me by saying you do know what a VHS is, everyone, because otherwise that makes us all feel ancient.
Yes, absolutely.
But yes, what a collection from Ross there.
Yeah,
look
lovely.
at all of them.
It's very nice.
Very retro. Now, I think this is Shirley Burton's wall.
Is it? I can't remember now.
Yeah, from memory, this is Shirley Burton's wall.
That's lovely. Look.
What a fantastic collection. Can you see the Jeff Tracy quote down the bottom?
Yeah.
Never to give up at any cost.
Yeah,
now, that is a good way to live.
Isn't it?
We love that, Shirley.
Yeah.
Very nice. And here is Shirley.
Tilt your head on one side.
Yeah, it's weird how she took the photos on the side. No,
yes, how dare she?
My fault. Wearing our Captain Scarlet 50th anniversary polo shirt. And sporting a Spectrum emblem there. Also doing her Thunderbirds turn as well.
Yes.
With our Thunderbirds Day t-shirt.
Loving the hat.
Yep, and that's a bit more of Shelley's collection there.
Wow.
Pretty much all the... Is everything there? Is it... Where's Dick Spanner, Shirley?
Good Lord. Terry, avert your eyes.
Get me coat.
Yeah. You're not wanted here.
Shirley?
She's obviously got a special shelf for her Dick Spanner collection.
Of course, they go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. I've got a special Dick Spanner shelf as well. Now...
hello.
Kirsty Brown.
There she is in all her
Cosplaying
glory.
as Kate Castrol. I love the fact that Kirsty's keeping up the Terrahawks side when it comes to cosplay. And we're better to pose as Kate Castrol than in front of a piano.
Yeah.
And a very good interviewer. She interviewed me at a convention.
She did, yes, I
Very
heard.
good.
Nice.
Nice and relaxed. Did really well.
Perfect.
Well done, Kirsty. I have a feeling I heard that Steve Begg turned the air slightly blue from time to time, and you cope very well with that, so excellent job. So there's Kirsty as Kate. Now, this is somebody's...
Someone's collection. You can't quite remember who.
No, I can tell you.
Yes. Come on then.
Just talk us through that while I'm covering for myself.
Well, I can't see it now because you've opened something up on the laptop.
It's a joke book.
Is there a joke book?
A joke book.
It's not one of yours, is it?
Is there a Terry joke book?
There is a joke book there.
There's a joke book in the top there.
Oh, well, we've lost it now. I've messed it up. I'm gonna find out who it was. It was Emma Nichols' collection.
There you go.
Brilliant. And now we've got other stuff going on.
Yes, we don't want to see him again.
No, we don't.
I'm
Sorry,
talking about
Ross.
me, of course.
You, of
No,
course.
okay.
And do you know I've not included Harry Rayner's fantastic photo he sent us.
Yes. Well, now, Harry sent that just today, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
A great picture. If you want to be sure of getting things on Fab Live, give us a bit of time. So maybe the day before. It's a bit of a good cut-off, isn't it?
Yeah, the day before.
We have seen your picture, Harry. It's very nice.
Yes, lovely, Harry. Thank you. And we'll try and put it on next month.
Yes.
Oh dear. I think it's time for things to go from bad to worse.
Excellent.
Now.
It's all gone horribly wrong.
Have a joke?
Yeah, come on then. Come on, this is what we want.
Well, okay, bad to worse to worse.
How will Christmas dinner be different at Brexit? No Brussels!
Oh,
bit political.
Yes, isn't it? I like it.
Oh, dangerous here, Terry.
Who might be
Dangerous
cooking
ground.
Christmas dinner at number 10? Teresa, mate.
Oh,
Can we
love
It was
them.
any more?
Love 'em.
Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, nothing stirred, because everyone was looking at their phones.
Oh,
well, yes.
God, social satire now.
Commentary,
Right.
very good.
Christmas lights aren't very sociable, are they? One goes out and they all go out.
Ah, nice. Excellent.
Right.
Okay.
I think it's time we moved on.
No,
Yes, yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Well, everyone's enjoying them.
Trying to
Yeah.
save the show now.
Yeah, they are. Oh, blimey, says Sally Clark. Groan, says John Burr. See, they're enjoying it.
Yay, no Brussels.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
okay.
we're getting
Those are very funny
now.
jokes, says
Oh,
Christian.
right.
Sir.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Christian is being very generous there.
Okay.
With his
Slash
phrase.
sarcastic.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they're great. We love them. We love them. Fantastic.
Right, should we do everyone's second favourite game of this
Yes,
thing?
careful now, because we all know what the favourite is.
Are you ready, everyone?
What is it? You got to tell me. Oh, is it? Okay, fine, yeah. I'm ready now. Right.
It's time for...
Appearing tonight on Virgil Tracy, Destiny Angel, Officer Orange, Atlanta Shore, Captain Scarlet, and Dr. Venus. And here are your hosts, Richard James and Jamie Anderson.
Right.
Well, Jamie, that was all right.
Yeah, no, we did it.
He gets very nervous when he has to do anything technical.
Yeah, it doesn't normally go very well. That's
It's
why.
a relief that it worked.
Yeah.
So well done.
It's time for Blankety Blank!
Oh, it's time for Blankety Blank. It is time for Blankety Blank. And I rather enjoyed it last month when we had our low-tech version. So we're doing something similar this week. So this is, for those of you who don't know the classic show Blankety Blank, I'm going to offer you quotes from a particular Gerry Anderson series or episode or story, and it's up to you to fill in the blank and tell me which a story and series it's from, if you can. So the first one is... Actually, I'm going to give you this one first. Now, if I hold it there, can you read that?
Up there.
I can't read it.
Do you want me to read it?
Well, Bones, I guess we've got a surprise blank blank for the commander. Well, Bones, I guess we've got a surprise blank blank for the commander. What could that possibly be? Does that ring any bells, Terry?
No.
Oh, well, Bones, I guess we've got a surprise blank blank for the commander. Indeed, Andrew Sierra, this is a Christmas-themed quote. Any suggestions? Dish, says Andrew. We've got a surprise dish for the commander.
Now, Andrew Clements, you've correctly spotted Richard's deliberate mistake here.
Oh. Did I mishear something as I was watching?
You did.
Well, Phones.
Quick, where's the pen? Amend it.
I have got a pen, actually.
There's one there.
Yeah, where? Right.
You didn't see that?
No.
No mistakes on
Talk
this
amongst
show.
yourselves.
Nothing ever goes wrong here.
It's a Thunderbird's pen. It's a Parker.
Aye.
Other
Right.
pens are all available.
There you go.
Let's start again.
Right.
What's the quote?
Well, Phones,
Thank you.
I guess we've got a surprise blank blank for the commander. What could it be?
Name badge.
New recruit from Stingray, says Martin Smith. Present, says Will Farrell. Shouldn't that be Phones, says Robert Cassidy. Yes!
We've corrected it now.
So, the
had one
answer
job.
is indeed from Stingray, from the episode of Christmas to Remember. And the answer is a Christmas present.
Obviously.
You had one job, says Robert. Yes, I know. Thank you very much. There we are. There's your answer. Well, friends, I guess we've got a surprise Christmas present for the commander. And that's from Stingray. The episode is Christmas to Remember, of course.
Good choice.
Actually, are you in a... Talking of mistakes...
Yeah, I can add it, but I've forgotten. Sorry.
Right. Well, can we come back to it later?
Probably, yeah. I'll try and do something later.
Right, here's the next one, folks. I wish I had a piece of blank to hold over that pair. I wish I had a piece of blank to hold over that pair. What could that possibly be? Any suggestions?
It's quite tough, isn't it?
It is.
Now, a few of you might have twigged that they are Christmas themed this month. So I wish I had a piece of blank to hold over that pair. What might that be? Ooh, nurse, says John Bird. Yes, it is a little bit matron, isn't it? Yes. A piece of what?
Rope?
Well, wish I had a piece of rope to hold over that pair. Dirt?
Dirt.
No, it's Christmas themed. Come on, what's rope and dirt got to do with Christmas? Steve Bushell. Here we go. Gary Hodgkinson tinsel. That's rather nice, but it's not, I'm afraid. It is, in fact, from the Terrahawks episode of Christmas Miracle, mistletoe. I wish I had a piece of mistletoe to hold over that pair. Can you do a Windsor Davis impression?
No.
Jamie? Not really, no. Shall I have a go?
Go on.
I wish I had a piece of mistletoe to hold over that pair.
That was pretty good.
Is that all right?
That's very good.
Yeah,
That's okay, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's like he was in the room.
It was like he was in the room. Still with us, so he might well have been in the room.
Yeah.
Good, thank you. Thank you very much.
Very good.
Yeah.
Don't say
No,
surprised.
It was.
Yes, I know.
It was good.
That's what I do for a living.
Yeah. What was Dave's impression?
Well, yeah. And here's our third and final. Look! It's the angel. He's coming to take his...
Selfie.
Oh.
Terry's straight in. Look! It's the angel. He's coming to take his what?
Bauble?
Bauble.
Yeah.
No. cardboard, says Keith Roberts. That might be from the previous one, of course.
It could well be,
yes.
Good old time delay.
Simon says, not bad that. I'm assuming he's referring to my Windsor Davies impression.
Yeah.
Look, it's the angel. He's coming to take his wings, suggests Jenny Shirt.
Good.
Well done, Richard, says Ross Patton. Well, thank you very much. Mark
Mark's
Simpson
got it.
Wedge. Star says Gizzy, I think it's that.
Share.
Come to take his
Like
share.
Fee.
Yeah. Revenge, says Andrew Clements. Vengeance from Joe 90 to Joe 90. It is, in fact, from Joe 90. You're absolutely right. It's from the episode The Unorthodox Shepherd. And the answer is, indeed, Revenge. There we are. There we are.
Well
That's this month's high-tech edition.
Oh, is that it?
There's only 3. There's only ever 3.
Is there?
Only ever 3.
Feels longer.
It does always feel longer, doesn't it, everyone? Yeah. It's funny
Leave
that.
them wanting less, I always say.
Just leave them.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway,
exactly.
a few correct guesses there.
Yes. Well done, all of you. Halo says Jenny Shirt for the last one as well. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
Angel,
Pudding.
wings, Halo.
Pudding.
No, it wasn't Daniel Dudley. No, it wasn't that.
Excellent.
No, sorry.
Very nice. Chris Dale, what's that? Revenge, Unorthodox Shepherd, Joe 90. Can't remember the chap's name. No, I can't either. And actually, there's probably a good chance I'd spell it wrong, even if I did write it down.
Exactly.
Now, so I need to fess up a little bit, don't I? Because last time in Blankety Blank, I think we had a quote from Commander Koenig. Are you going to try and find this picture now or not?
Yeah, just give me a minute.
And
everything might go wrong, so just sit tight while I try it.
And throughout the show, as I was doing the Blankety Blank segment, and it was pointed out by quite a few of you that I had spelt Commander Koenig wrong.
There it is.
Well, this was sent to me to prove that actually, if I got it wrong, then the production got it wrong. So there it is, spelt K-E-O, just as I had spelt it in Blankety Blank last month. The correct spelling, of course, being K-O-E. But there it is, in a canonical reference.
Yes. So technically, Richard's error was a canon error.
Yeah.
So everything's fine.
There we go, so I'm happy now.
So all you nitpickers,
yeah.
you were right. But Richard feels better for having seen that.
Yeah,
So
phones indeed. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, we hope you really enjoyed that round of Blankety Blank. I know, but they did. There were lots of happy faces.
Well, that's good, yes.
When it finished.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, great.
Excellent.
Oh, but that was a dream sequence, a subtle clue that things were wrong.
Oh, Chris Dale. That's so not fair.
I knew I could rely on you, Chris.
Just let me have my moment in the sun, please.
You did
Bless
with
you.
your Windsor Davies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Much, yes.
Can't all go. Can't go
It's still available for pantomime, by the way.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's definitely time to move on now.
Yeah.
Have you got anything for this month then?
Yes, I have got some stuff for
Brilliant.
this month in, yes.
It's time for this month in Gerry Anderson world history stuff.
Excellent.
And thank you, Gary Hodgkinson, for that
Yes.
lovely intro.
Yes, thank you very much.
Very 80s and sort of Game Boy Tetrisy with the...
yeah, it's nice. That's right.
stuff.
So, on this month in Gerry Anderson history, in December 2016, December the 10th, the Gerry Anderson website published news of the visit to Lego HQ in Billund, Denmark, of the team behind the amazing Thunderbirds 1965 episodes, to give a design talk to inspire the builders at Lego. What was, now you've got your mouth full, what was Thunderbirds 1965 all about? Come on, you've got to tell them.
Well, you all know what it is because most of you backed it.
Yes.
Thank you for doing that.
Quite right.
It was a fantastic effort by Pop4 Films to put visuals in the original style to 3 audio-only episodes.
Yeah.
And they did an amazing job and they looked fantastic.
Yeah, marvellous.
And if you missed out on the Kickstarter, then that's a great shame, and hopefully one day they'll see the light of day.
Yeah.
In a public
So,
way.
That's right.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Can I eat the rest of it?
You can have another bit now. December marks the anniversary of a famous Christmas meal that I shared with Jamie in Newbury, where the idea of these very first broadcasts were muted. Happy birthday, Fab Live.
No, that's really nice, isn't it?
It is nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Matt Zimmerman, best known as the voice of Thunderbirds Alan Tracy, has his birthday on the 26th of December. You carry on, don't mind me.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Thank you, that's what we're after. Episode broadcast in December, 20th of December, we had Stingray, A Christmas to Remember, which is broadcast in what year, Jamie?
1964?
Yes. 22nd of December, Captain Scarlet, .783 was broadcast. Which year?
67 or 8?
7 or 8, you couldn't quite see.
No, but
Yeah.
it main... I don't know how far
67.
the run. It was 67.
Christmas Eve in a certain year, Terrahawks A Christmas Miracle was broadcast. When?
85.
Oh!
84.
No!
86.
83.
No way!
And
Was it
on
that?
Christmas Day...
I thought it was later in the run.
Yeah. Thunderbirds Give or Take a Million was broadcast on the 25th of December, 19...
I wasn't listening to the question there. I was reading something over there, sorry. 65, 6.
66, yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
And of course, I have to mention this. Boxing Day marks the 5th anniversary of the death of Gerry Anderson himself in 2012.
Absolutely.
And I know many of you out there will be raising a glass to Gerry's memory, as indeed we will now if you pass me over the rest of that beer.
Yeah.
Because I know many of you do take time out on Boxing Day to wish all the best to the great man himself.
Yeah,
And thank you for his
do watch something that you enjoy, something Anders to eat on Boxing
Indeed
Day.
so. There we
Cheers.
go. Cheers.
To Gerry.
Marvellous. And that's this month in Gerry Anderson history.
Right.
Yes.
And well done getting through that. That was quite a nice little set of things. In fact, was it the year before that where we had a Christmas lunch and Gary Barlow and Jason Donovan turned up?
Yes, it was. That's right.
Because they heard we were there.
That's right. Yeah, you know, that's the kind of company we keep usually.
Usually, yeah.
I mean, we've broken the rule tonight, but generally we keep exalted company.
Yeah. Look, there's a lovely look from Sally, Mark, Terry there, Will Farrell, all to Gerry.
Yeah.
Cheers, all that sort of stuff. Lovely. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Nice idea there from Robert Cassidy as well. We definitely need a Fab After Dark show where you guys drink more alcohol as it goes along.
I'm up for that.
Imagine that. Did you do the voice stuff on Dick Spanner Tell where they all got the beers in and did all the silly voices?
Yeah, that was fabulous.
If you've ever wondered, like in the opening where you've got the yeah, and he's only had a couple of mouthfuls. Imagine what he's like in full swing. Anyway, that's how they did all the background character voices on Dick Spanner. They had beers in a booth and just were silly.
Nice. That's a fine idea.
Yeah.
I like it.
We can do that. I'm sure. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes, Steve Gould, ho, ho, Merry Christmas to you too.
Getting into the spirit of things.
Indeed.
Shall we...
What now?
Well, next up really is the game that everybody's been waiting for.
I mean, I can't believe they've been sitting there for an hour and 10 minutes, being very patient.
No, most of them have left.
Right. We really should do
jokes.
this... Yeah. We should do this game first up, I think, and then everyone will catch it.
And then everyone will leave.
Yeah. Well,
will they? I don't know.
Because, of course, it's that favourite moment of the evening where we ask you... Terry, you're going to like this one.
Am I?
Yes, you will like this.
I am.
Yeah.
I've realised I've tested 4 of the 5 on this. So we could have a problem.
Excellent. Right. So, for those of you who
Nothing
just joined
changes.
us, firstly, where have you been? Look how big my hands look. Strange,
Perspective, Richard. They're close to the camera.
I understand now.
Put them back here.
Yeah.
Look how small my hands are.
Fine. So I give you 5 facts from the Gerry Anderson universe, and it's up to you to decide which of them is fab and which of them are fibs. So only one of these, Terry, is a true fact from the worlds of Gerry Anderson.
And, Terry, once you've spent your fab, you can't have another one.
No.
You get one fab.
Yeah.
So you can't go, everything's fab, and then go, I got it right.
Right.
Once you've said one's fab, that's it, game over.
You shot your bolt.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Are you with us? Right.
Right.
Oh, I've got to find them.
Oh, and also I realised my correction I gave you was wrong.
Oh.
I asked my wife what she wanted for Christmas, and she said nothing would make her happier than a diamond ring. So I got her nothing. No, actually, I bought her a fridge. Can't wait to see her face light up when she opens it on Christmas morning. Sorry, I was just covering.
Love it.
Is
That's
this ready?
fantastic.
Are you ready now?
That's very good. Right,
Please
so,
say you're ready.
Here we are, Fab or Fib.
Thanks, Terry.
Fingers on the buttons, and get ready for this. I want to see those fabs and fibs in the comments below. Remember, you only have one fab, so spend it wisely. Fact number 1. Christmas in the Anderson household had a super marionation feel. The tree would be decorated with twizzle tinsel, which could be stretched when pulled, brains baubles made from discarded puppet heads, and a Lady Penelope fairy on the top of the tree. What do we think? Is that fab or fib? True or false? Only one of those is fab. One of these 5 facts is fab. There is only one fab, says Scott Bickley. Well, fair enough. They're only large next to tiny Scarlet, says Jennifer, talking about my hands.
I like that one.
Scroll down, Jamie, so we can see some fabs or fibs. Here we go. Look, Gary Hodgson says fib. Emma Nichols says fib. Andrew Clements, fibulous. Well, who knows?
Patrick Collins says fab.
Fab.
Right, Patrick, you've spent your fab now.
That's it.
You think that one is correct?
That's right. Any ideas so far, or are you keeping your powder dry?
I'm keeping powder. But can I just say that Christmas one year when I was doing Dick Spanner, I actually had one of the models of Dick Spanner on top of the Christmas tree. That's a fact.
There you go.
Oh, that's good
Excellent.
going.
Right, fact number 2. Gerry often found inspiration in the strangest places, even on the Christmas dinner table. Did you know that the design for the UFOs from his 1970s live-action series UFO was based on an upside-down mince pie? Now,
Well, I mean, you can see
yeah,
how similar to the genius Derek Meddings design
yeah,
those are.
yeah.
So is it possible that Dad could have seen that and said, Derek, here's some inspiration for you? I mean, we've already
Here's
discussed
some minspiration.
Oh,
for you.
mince! Winner!
Well,
Winner!
well,
Yeah!
well,
Thank
Yeah!
you. Thank you very
Great!
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Winner! I love that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we already know that Christine Glanville got her inspiration for the Thunderbirds' famous hats from a bus ticket.
Yes.
So it seems
Yeah,
perfectly
yeah.
justifiable and reasonable that Derek Meddings may have found inspiration via Dad and a mince pie.
Yeah, could be true. Scroll down. Let's see what people think. Is that fab or fib? Fab or fib? Did indeed Gerry find inspiration in a mince pie for the UFOs?
Oh, there's quite a few fibs here.
Fib, says Paul Hyde. That's a nibble, a piff, fibble.
A nibble of a fibble.
A
nibble
nibble.
of a fibble,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, my eyes are terrible, aren't
Fib,
they?
fib, fib.
Fib, fib, says Daryl
Fib,
Simmons.
fib.
Alex
Oh,
McPhee,
Jenny
fib.
Shirt says fab.
Yeah, could be right, couldn't it?
Jenny, you could well be right.
But Jenny, that's your fab spent.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going for a fib.
right.
Back into him.
Right, your third fact. Paying respects to the soldiers who fought in the First World War, a Christmas episode of Terrahawks. Oh, Terrahawks. Did you like the way I put emphasis on that?
Yeah, that's very strange.
I don't know
what's
not
happened to the
strange as
image.
that picture.
Yeah, something's happened to the image there.
A Christmas episode of Terrahawks features young Star and Sistar partying with their sworn enemies aboard Spacehawk, mirroring the coming together of enemy soldiers across the trenches on Christmas Day.
We'll get rid of that picture because something's gone wrong.
Yeah, was that fab or fib? Was there an episode of Terrahawks which mirrored the coming together of enemy soldiers across the trenches on Christmas Day? What do we think? Is that fab or fib? Is it true or false? Is it true, fab, or false, a fib? What do we think?
I wish I'd read the scripts when I was working on it.
Yes, that's true.
Dandruff alert.
That'll be the snow, I think.
I was supposed to be snow, but
Yes,
yeah, poor
yes,
photoshopping.
well done.
Oh,
Number
fab.
3 is Fab, says Andrew. Fab, says Chris Dale. Fib says
Duncan
Lol
Moss,
Spencer.
you've misunderstood the concept here.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fab or fib, not
Yes.
fact.
Yes, so that's disallowed, I'm afraid, Duncan.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, Duncan, that's it. Yeah, you're disqualified.
Roger Gordon Linnell says fib. Robert Cassidy says fab. So we've divided opinion there, haven't we? That's quite good, isn't
I'd
it?
say there's 50-50 split there.
Number 4, the only one of Gerry's stories to be broadcast on Christmas Day itself, apart from the one that I just mentioned,
Yeah.
was a 1958 episode of Torchy the Battery Boy, at the end of which Torchy himself turned directly to the camera to wish a Merry Christmas to all of you at home. Ooh. Is that fab or fib? So one of only 2 episodes, in fact, of Gerry's series to be broadcast on Christmas Day was an episode of Torchy the Battery Boy, at the end of which Torchy himself turned directly to the camera to wish a Merry Christmas to all of you at home.
Does look slightly like a horror movie image.
Yeah, no, that's nicely done. I corrected it, says Duncan. Yeah, good. So
All right,
you think
Duncan,
that's
we'll let
about-
you have that one.
I can't stop thinking, what's the view behind the curtains, says Patrick. Well, I'm glad to see you're keeping your concentration where it should be.
Focus.
Yes,
Focus.
yes,
Come on.
yes. Fab, says Steve Bushell for number 3. Scary, Chucky-ish. Oh, yes.
He is a bit scary, isn't he?
Fib, but I can imagine Bill Hartnell doing it, says Andrew Clements. No idea what he means by that.
No idea.
Can't think what he means.
Scott Cleekey says fab this time.
Right.
Chris Honey fib.
Mm-hmm.
Fib. Oh gosh, there's quite a lot of fibs here.
Yes.
Steve Gould fab.
Yes, lots of people
Martin
commenting on the
Smith
scary
uses
photo.
fab, so fib.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got the concept here.
Ken Parker says the Doctor did that. I've no idea what you're talking about.
No,
there, Ken.
Doctor what?
Doctor. Who?
Doctor no, never. Heard
Number 5. Dick Spanner scribe Terry Adlam found his jokes and puns for the series amongst a pile of discarded Christmas cracker jokes that were deemed unfit for sale. Is that true or false?
I'm not saying anything.
Is that fab or fib? Were Terry's jokes from Dick Spanner found in a pile of discarded cracker jokes marked unfit for sale?
No expense spared on that Photoshop.
That was nicely done, I know.
Nicely done, yeah.
There's that train journey well spent, wasn't it? Fab or fib? What do we think? What do we think about Terry's jokes from Dick Spanner? Fib, says Paul Hyde. Fib, says John Bird. Fib, Jenny Shirt. Fib,
Well,
Mark
John
Simpson.
Bird says no choice because he had to fib.
Right. Can I say that...
Well, it's a fib, but
I believe it. Andrew Clements. Well, we know what you mean, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, so we've got a few fabs or fibs there. Fib fab, says Sally Clark, who's clearly in 2 minds. Evening,
Sally,
Sally.
that
Hey,
is-
Sally!
There you go.
How are you?
That is cheating, Sally.
It is rather, isn't it? So there's our 5 facts. I'm assuming by now you've chosen at least one of them to be fab, or a fact, a true fact. So, Jamie, are you able to flash them up on the screen?
We can certainly try.
And then we'll eliminate them one by one.
Ready?
Yes. All right. Put them all up, like we
No, I was
normally
gonna,
do.
no, you read them through and I put them up as you go.
Oh, do we? I don't
Yeah.
know that.
Have
You've done this before.
Feels like it, doesn't
I know,
it?
you wouldn't think, would you? Christmas in the Anderson household had a Super Mario Nation feel, or did it? Tree decorated with twizzle tinsel, brains, baubles, and Lady Penelope on the top as a fairy. Is that fab or fib? True or false? Jerry often found inspiration in the strangest places, but did he really base a UFO off of UFO on a mince pie?
Nice.
Did Jerry pay respects to the soldiers who fought in the First World War by mirroring the coming together of enemy soldiers across the trenches on Christmas Day in an episode of Terrahawks? And there's the picture. Look, fully exposed.
In full. How weird.
Was one of only 2 episodes of Jerry's series, Torchy the Battery Boy, 1958, at the end of which Torchy himself, on Christmas Day, turned directly to the camera to wish a Merry Christmas to all of you at home. And finally, did Terry really find all his Dick Spanner jokes in a discarded pile of Christmas cracker jokes deemed unfit for sale? Terry. Right. Well, let's eliminate Torchy the Battery Boy number 4, because of course, as many of you pointed out, William Hartnell in, I think it was The Feast of Stephen, an episode of Doctor Who in 1960-something, turned to the camera at the end and said, Merry Christmas to all of you at home, not Torchy the Battery Boy.
Nice.
Let's get rid of the UFO and the mince pies.
UFO and the mince pies.
Yes. Oh, it's a nice idea, isn't it?
They're gone.
Oh, I see. No, but you've got rid of the tree, but that's fine because obviously they're both fibs.
Oh, sorry.
That's quite all right.
I was thinking of other Christmassy things.
I know. So here we are. It's left between the Terrahawks episode or Terry Adlam's quite brilliant jokes in Dick Spanner. Which of those was fab? Well, it is, of course, number 3.
Is it really?
Yes, it
right.
really is.
Oh, that surprised me.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Yes, that's funny how the memory fades, isn't it? Indeed, paying respects to the soldiers who fought in the First World War, a Christmas episode of Terrahawks featured the young star and sister partying with their sworn enemies, mirroring the coming together of enemy soldiers on Christmas Day across the trenches. And that is this month's Fab or Fib. Wow.
Amazing.
Isn't that amazing? All Christmassy themed, of course.
Very much so. Christmassy
Well,
themed.
you know, I
yeah,
thought I'd
no.
push those up.
Didn't he do well?
Very
Well,
well.
thank you. No, I don't do it for the applause.
That was Richard's
Okay.
gift to you. That's all right.
Yes, my gift to you, exactly.
Yeah.
There we are. So I hope you enjoy that as much as Terry and Jamie plainly did. More of that on February the 5th when we're back. First Monday in February. We're having a break in January. 7 o'clock right here on the Gerry Anderson official Facebook page.
Exactly here.
Yeah. You can send us comments, questions, pictures. We love to see your pictures, and sometimes we remember who sent them, don't we, Jamie?
From time to time.
So do send them to fablive@gerryanderson.co.uk. Ross Patterson, congratulations to those who got the fab right. Indeed. Well done, Richard. Some very tricky ones in there, says Andrew. Well, thank you, Andrew. I'm glad it's appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly, there's lots of appreciation there.
Well, of course there is.
Yeah.
Of course there is.
4 out of 5, not bad.
4 out of 5.
How is that possible?
4 out of
If
5.
you get 1 wrong, surely you get 2 wrong, don't you? Is that... No.
4 out of 5. Well, that means...
Anyway.
Anyway, yes.
Well done, Dave, regardless.
Yes, well done, Dave Headley. Thank you very much for that. So, yeah, great. A break in January, says Andrew C. Why? Well, we've explained. So we're mid-December now, and if we were to have our usual show first Monday in January, that means we've got about 2 weeks to go. And frankly, not much is going to happen in those 2 weeks apart from going out and getting a little bit ripe. So we're going to be back with you in February. Have a 6-week break, and we'll join you on the first Monday in February. That's the 5th, I believe.
It is the 5th. Well,
Enjoying that.
that's what you told me, anyway.
Yes, I'm sure that's right.
Yeah.
Scott will tell us, of course.
Yeah, Scott Bigleague will probably tell us.
Yes.
Competition.
Crikey! Right, it's all go now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't this exciting?
Oh.
Right, so let's talk about last month's competition and the competition winners, and then we'll maybe think about a question, Jamie, for this month, and what sort of prizes you might be getting.
You
Now,
may find that I'm eating a mince pie when I have to come up with the question.
yes. Do you remember, Jamie, what the prize was for last month's competition?
Was it £1 million?
It wasn't $1 million. Not last month, no.
No, it was a couple of Thunderbirds medals and Captain Scarlet medals and a Captain Scarlet Blu-ray. Very Captain Scarlet-y.
Yes.
That
Excellent.
kind of stuff, and some T-shirts and extra goodies.
Good. Excellent. I think that was Scott that won last month. Is that right?
Yeah, Scott one last month, yes.
And that'll be on its way very, very shortly.
Yeah, not yet, Scott.
You do have to bear with us because there's only the 2 of us, really, isn't there, Jamie?
Yeah.
And, life's a bit busy sometimes.
The occasional hanger-on.
Yeah, but that will come to you, Scott. So, last month's competition was a Space Precinct theme. We had the news of the Space Precinct Reloaded comic coming out very shortly, of course. And the question was, which Space Precinct Creon police officer made an early exit from the series? Which Space Precinct Creon police officer made an early exit from the series? Yes, the answer's in there, Jamie. Where have I put that pen? Put a pen somewhere, so you can stab at a name. We had lots of entries, as ever. Thank you for that. A few of you actually said Orin. Officer Orin, as he was killed in Time to Kill.
He didn't leave, though.
No, exactly. He didn't actually leave. And actually, the real answer was Officer Beazle, who made his exit way before that, in sort of episode 4 or 5, depending on when the programmes are shown, of course.
Is it all right to talk about why that happened, or is it not appropriate?
It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. In fact, I did have an email from someone who put their finger right on it. So Tom Watt, you may remember, played Lofty in EastEnders, played my partner, Officer Beazle, for the first 3 or 4 episodes, when it was decided that the aliens, and many of the human characters actually, would be revoiced, principally for the American market. And Tom Watt wasn't very happy about that. So they came to an understanding that Tom would leave the series, and I believe his name was removed from the final credits, and his part was then taken by Romek, played by Lou Hirsch. So that's the story, nothing contentious.
But
really.
you became much more of a comedy duo, didn't you?
Well, we did really, and I mean, if you read the book, Jamie, I go into it at great depth. Terry, you must remember.
I've read the book.
Excellent. How yes, I think Orin and Romek certainly work much better than Orin and Beazle. But I don't know. What do you think? Let us know. So the answer was Officer Beazle. And Terry, if you could just close your eyes and just have a stab there, and I'll see which name you... Right. Yeah. Oh, up a bit. Okay, well, stop there. That's Gabriella Rabaiotti.
Wow.
Oh, great name.
Gabrielle Rabaiotti.
Rabaiotti?
Yes. Do forgive my pronunciation.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So well done to you.
That person. Congratulations.
Now, I wonder if you could drop us a line, Gabrielle, and if you're happy to give us your address, of course, you'll need to do that, and then Jamie will at some point get round to posting you some stuff.
I will. Congratulations.
What was it last month? I don't know what she won.
I can't remember either, but it was a nice prize package. There was a couple of books and other bits and pieces, and probably another Scarlet Blu-ray and various other things.
Excellent! Wow,
all
that'd be a nice
manner
surprise.
of goodies.
Yes, that'd be a lovely surprise for you. So well done. And do we have then a question for this month's competition?
Yes.
Or can Terry think of one?
Well, no, I've got one.
Okay, great. Go for it.
Thankfully.
Yeah, good. Well done.
Dick Spanner scribe Terry Adlam recently put pen to paper to give Dick Spanner a brand new case for 2017. Name the case.
Wow. No, not on the comments below.
Don't name it in the comments.
Don't
email
put it in
us.
the comments.
Email us. So, Dick Spanner scribe Terry Adlam recently gave Dick Spanner a brand new case. Name the case. Is that a good question, Tel?
Excellent.
There's a definitive answer, which I've got, I know, don't worry. And the winner of that will get a bunch of T-shirts, a Corgi Scarlet Saloon car, Blu-ray, Captain Scarlet Blu-ray.
Right.
And also a complete set of Big Finish's Captain Scarlet audio releases. So that's Spectrum Files 1 to 3 and the Captain Scarlet 50th Anniversary box set. Those alone are worth in excess of £100.
Crikey.
So well worth an entry. So, email us.
Do you mean the suitcase he had, says Ross Patterson, the new case? Ross, you know exactly what we mean. Yes.
No, I mean the name of the episode.
Yes, indeed. Good.
Yeah, so the case of... What was it? Yes, and those Big Finish Captain Scarlet releases are awesome, and I'm sure you'll enjoy them very much. You've got over a month to enter, so plenty of time to do research.
Yes.
If you need to.
That's true.
And don't forget, if you want Christmas stocking fillery Prezi type things, and you're in the UK, if you order in-stock items from the Gerry Anderson store by 12 PM on Friday, you will receive them before Christmas Day. Fingers crossed, postage willing. And if you want to save 15%, then at checkout, enter the code MERRYFABMAS. Merry Fabmas.
Oh, don't just make this thing up, do we?
All in capitals.
Yep.
Shall I spell it again just in case?
Yeah, go on.
MERRYFABMAS. MERRYFABMAS at checkout. 15% off of your order, which goes until midday on the 21st. And then it expires, never to be repeated.
Nice. Good work, Jamie. That's very good.
Right.
Excellent.
Is that it?
Well, I think unless you've got anything to add, Terry.
Any last minute questions for Terry? Any comments?
That'd be really great. I
Charlotte Bone, are we raising a glass on Boxing Day to remembering your dad, Jamie? Bless you, thank you very much. For my great aunt Dory, who lost their life to Alzheimer's on Christmas Day 2 years ago. Oh, very close to home, Charlotte. I'm sorry to hear that. Been playing for a cure to be found soon. Well, yes, but with things like that, lovely Huntington's news.
Amazing news.
All sorts of crazy, brilliant science news at the moment, so fingers crossed, there's always a chance.
Absolutely.
Patrick Collins, I feel like you're not taking this competition seriously.
The case of the case, I like it.
It wasn't the case of the case.
Yes.
But thank you. Merry Fabmas, Will Farrow, I'm glad you've adopted that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I like it. Merry Christmas chats, have a good one, says James Fielding.
Thank you,
James.
Thank you, James. Merry Fabmas, one and all.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I see Terry, I was trying to get a Terry Christmas going here, but it seems a Merry Fabmas may have usurped it.
Fine,
You've been superseded, I'm afraid.
Sorry. Terry Fabmas? No, it's getting a bit much now, isn't it?
Ross Patton, Stingray got a Christmas episode, and so did Thunderbirds and Joe 90. Does anyone know why Captain Scarlet didn't get a Christmas episode?
It was a bit too dark for Christmas, wasn't it?
Also, I suppose it's a problem of programming, isn't it? You can't be sure that an episode you make is going to be shown anywhere near Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And it'd be rather odd if it was shown in the middle of August or something, I suppose. But there we are. Yeah. So anyway, thank you very much for joining us for this evening on episode 11 of Fab Live. Can you believe it? All those months ago when we started, we were mere amateurs and had no idea what we were doing.
Well, there we are. No further comment required.
But thank you so much for sticking with us this year, and we wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
Yes,
and a Happy New Year.
We're very, very grateful for all of you continuing to watch and send us nice messages and say nice things in the comments, because there's no point doing it if you're not all here saying lovely things. So,
Indeed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you, Terry, for joining us.
Pleasure.
This evening, can you see us off with the final joke?
How do you know that Father Christmas uses Microsoft on his computer?
No idea, Tal.
Because he now uses Windows.
Oh,
very good.
Wow.
That's very good.
And
on that
note, Merry Christmas.
Fascinating note. It's definitely time to go.
Merry Christmas. See you all in the new year.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.